Nah, I can't imagine that'd be it. And welcome back here to El Dorado. Had some bandwidth issues, and so had so many of you watching and listening, and so hopefully everyone's noticed I put a new link on YouTube. Great Bend scored 3 runs in the top of the 7th inning. The Broncos brought in Taylor Woods to get the final out of the 7th inning, and now with one away here, or no, that was a leadoff single, wasn't it, by Coyne? Jarrett Coyne has led off the bottom of the 7th with a infield single, hit it into deep short. Sems gloved it, but had a long throw to make, and Jarrett Coyne able to beat it out. So the Broncos with a runner at first, 1 ball and 1 strike, and here's Aaron Mack. And a throw over to first, and that gets past the first baseman. That's going to roll into the bullpen. Jarrett Coyne should have an easy trek over to third base. So that'll be an error on the pitcher, Langston. So Jarrett Coyne moves over to third base. Again, apologize for the technical difficulties. We haven't had much of that actually this year, but it will come when you depend on internet. Those things sometimes happen. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2, and that's high. Had a notion to chase that thing. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one, woof, that was a good pitch. So 3 balls and 2 strikes here to Mack. 10-3 Great Bend, bottom of the 7th inning. Jarrett Coyne at third, a 3-2 pitch to Aaron Mack, and he fouls it behind us out of play. So we'll do it again. Taylor Langston out there here for the 7th inning. And Mack fouls this one. It looks like it may twist out of play, and it will. So a good battle here between Langston and Mack. There's a 3-2 to Mack. And he got under this one, lifts it into just behind first base, and that's caught over there by Romero. No chance to advance for Coyne. And that's the first out of the inning. So 1 away for the Broncos. And looks like Langston may be getting lifted here. He's done a fine job, giving up just 8 hits and 3 runs. We'll see if they're going to make the move here or not. Everybody out there at the mound. Probably seeing how Langston feels. Does he have another hitter in him or two? No one throwing right now in the Great Bend bullpen. There's several gentlemen down there. So they're going to leave Langston out there. So that'll bring up Kyle Barfield. Barfield tonight, 1 for 3. trying to get a new link up here as we lost our internet. Here's the swing and a miss. Strike one to Kyle Barfield. So an 0-1 pitch to Barfield, and the pitch is fouled straight back. So no balls and 2 strikes now to Kyle Barfield out of Kansas State University. Haven't heard from his Aunt Lynn yet here tonight. Kyle 1 for 3 with a double back in the second inning. Taylor Langston waiting for him. Barfield will step out. Jarrett Coyne reached on an infield single, advanced to third on a throwing error from Langston. Mack flew out to first base, and now 0-2 here to Barfield. And that pitch outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fine job out there.
Thank you.
My internet froze, so I couldn't get you on. We had Dancing Charlie out there. I was most impressed with the handstand.
It's been 15 years. I was impressed that I was still able to.
Two balls and 2 strikes. Some more folks logging back in. We got a new link posted on the Dorado Broncos Twitter account. Here comes a 2-ball, 2-strike pitch to Kyle Barfield. And that's high, ball 3. So 3-2 to Barfield. Barfield was down 0-2. And the 3-2 pitch is bounced in there. They're going to call it a swing. Barfield stood to argue a moment. They're going to retire him at first. The run will score. Barfield was hoping for an appeal.
That was awful.
So no RBI. Coyne comes in to score.
You've got a man down there. Let him help you.
So Barfield making the slow trek back to his dugout. It's 10-4. Toby Reuter's going to make sure Kyle doesn't say anything that might get him a thumb out of this game. Tanner Sheets looks up high, ball 1. One ball and no strikes to Sheets, and the pitch, that one's inside, ball 2. Tanner Sheets tonight is 1 for 3. A couple of strikeouts, 1 swinging, 1 looking, and he also doubled on the third base line. 2-0 pitch, and Sheets looks at strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of the 7th inning here from El Dorado. Langston's pitch, swing and a miss. Good cut by Sheets. So a 2-ball, 2-strike pitch with 2 outs, and Sheets able to spoil it. He sends it out of play. Back on the air tomorrow night, 6:45 with the video, and 7 o'clock with the play-by-play. Great Bend and El Dorado, game 2 of this 3-game series here tomorrow night from McDonald Stadium. And the 2-2 fouled off the catcher's mask. Bonner seems to be all right. The umpire wants that baseball and another one back. Broncos entered play tonight just 2 games behind Great Bend for 5th place. Here's the 2-2 and a swing and a miss. Sheets got fooled. 1 run scores, 1 hit, 1 error. Nobody left. We'll head to the 8th inning. 10-4, Great Bend. Top of the 8th inning here from El Dorado. 10-4 our score. Take a look at that line score. Great Bend has been scoring often. So stepping in, Hunter Romero. And Taylor Woods out for the 8th inning after recording the final out of the 7th inning, and he gets a foul ball, strike 1. Romero tonight 1 for 4 with a home run. He had the first home run of the night for Great Bend. And that pitch in there for strike 2. Good location for Taylor Woods. Taylor Woods from Winfield, Kansas, went to school last year at Labette County Community College, heading to Southwestern College in the fall. Here comes the 0-2, and fouled off. So an 0-2 pitch again, and that one's going to be a little high, a little away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. (10-4) Batcats. They've doubled up the Broncos on hits. 16-8. More than doubled them on the run side. 10-4. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And we've doubled them on errors 2-1. So for a Bronco fan, everything going the wrong direction here tonight. Two-two pitch. Inside, ball 3. Great Bend batters with 2 strikes tonight have been terrific. Romero wasn't an 0-2 hole. He's worked it back to a full count now. Fouled off. want to say hello to our first great bend email tonight. Dave Planterman watching tonight. Just as he said, thanks for the live feed. Our live feed went down. Here's the 3-2 and low. A good at bat by Romero as he works a walk. Down 0-2, fouled off. A few pitches in that at bat. So here's Brennan Fontenot. 2 for 4, a couple of singles and a run scored. And Wood starts him off with strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. And reaching out and poking it foul is Fontenot, and it's 0-2. So another 0-2 count here. The 0-2. This one's nubbed towards Wood. Takes a weird bounce. He'll sling it to second for 1 out. That's all they got. That looked dicey. The way that ball was spinning. Woods had a long throw to second base, but Bailey able to glove it for the first out. So Jordan Wilkerson will step in. Wilkerson flew out to right field last inning. He's 2 for 4 with a home run. 1 ball and no strikes. Jordan Wilkerson from Woodbury, Minnesota. And he hits this one out into center field. Barfield ranges to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. So 2 away, and here comes the catcher, Brett Bonner. Sam Cap started tonight, went 4 innings, gave up 6 earned on 10 hits. Austin Meyer went 2 innings. John Steiger went 2/3 of an inning, and now Woods has gone an inning. Always a tough predicament for the manager. First game of a 3-game series, first game of 6 in a row. Don't want to tax your bullpen too much. Here's a line drive right at Mason Goad. And that's the final out of the 8th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th inning, 10-4, Great Bend. So a new pitcher for the Bat Cats. They bring in Austin Pritchard from Riverside, California. Goes to Santa Ana College. 7 strong innings tonight for Taylor Langston. First pitch is in there for strike 1. Langston went 7 innings, gave up 4 runs, 8 hits. And Laguerre fouls it off 0-2. And really for Langston, no issues through the first 2 innings. The Broncos sent 8 to the plate in the third and scored 3 times. But really, not much trouble. 5 batters in the 4th inning, 3 up, 3 down in the 5th. 5 in the 6th inning came to the plate, and 4 in the 6th inning. And Laguerre shoots one out into center field, a base hit. Takes a couple of crazy bops on the grass out there to Zuniga, but he's able to glove it and send it in. So Josh Riggs is going to hit here. A leadoff single for Laguerre, and here's Josh Riggs pinch hitting. I haven't seen Josh hit in a week or so. And the first pitch to Riggs. He generally doesn't get cheated. Strong rip there and miss. No balls and a strike. Riggs has 36 at-bats on the season. 9 hits. 1 triple, 1 homer. 8 driven in. He's hitting .250. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Riggs. And he looked at that one, 1-2. So many of the Riggs clan were here for the week. Got to see him pitch here on Saturday night, and Josh got the win. Here's the 1-2, and Riggs swings over the top of a curveball, strike 3. So the first out of the inning, and here comes Chad Crosby. Chad Crosby, 1 for 3 with a run scored tonight. And a throw over to first, and back safely is Laguerre. And the first pitch to Crosby, foul tip, strike 1. To 4, a great right here at the bottom of the inning, 0-1. And Crosby couldn't pull it there. No balls and 2 strikes. One and 2 from Pritchard. Pritchard in his 9th game, he has an ERA of 9.81. And Crosby a swing and a miss, strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts for Pritchard. And that'll bring up Mason Goad. Pritchard 0-2 on the season. 22 innings of work, 16 strikeouts, 11 walks, 31 hits, 24 earned. Hard-throwing lefty. And Goad hits it out into right center field. Ranging over is Wilkerson, and he's going to make the catch. And that will retire the Broncos. A leadoff single and then 3 straight outs. We head to the 9th inning, 10-4, Great Bend. Dawson Pomeroy will lead off for Great Bend here in the 9th inning. 10-4, Great Bend. We were tied at 3 after 3, but Great Bend has continued to hit here tonight. Tanner White will pitch the 9th inning for El Dorado. And hello to Sharon Laguerre. And I always appreciate the emails from Sharon. Really enjoyed visiting with her this weekend. And she wants to send a shout out to the Cope family, Johnny's host family, Johnny Laguerre's host family. And they appreciate everything they have done for John this summer. 2 balls and a strike. So thank you, Sharon. Good to see your email. If anyone else would like to drop an email here tonight, cadenbroadcasting@gmail.com. Here's the 2-1, and that missed 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. And Pomeroy bounces it to Bailey at short. He's got it. Josh Riggs over at first, gloves it, and that's the first out of the inning. Riggs hit for Schenker in the 8th inning, so he's out there playing first base here in the 9th. Mateo Zuniga, 1 for 3 tonight, single and a walk, 2 runs scored. White's first pitch, outside, 1-0. 9th game for Tanner White, 9 innings of work, 5 earned runs given up, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts. He's 0-1 on the season. And that one's in there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Zuniga was a freshman at the University of Kansas. I think going to be a sophomore from Palos Park, Illinois. And the 1-1. Bat from the Bat Cat flies past the Bat Cat's dugout. Tongue twister.
All right, we didn't have a winner. Let's go with another ticket. And guess what? It's yellow. 549-655. 549-655.
Well, I'm still trying to win my first ever 50-50, and Dale just did not read. He read the right color ticket, but the wrong number. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here to Zuniga. And the 1-2 pitch, curveball, and a nice job by Zuniga just to get a bat on that one and spoil a good pitch there from White. So still a ball and 2 strikes here to Zuniga. And the pitch dropped down low, 2-2. Zuniga calls time. He's back in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Tanner White. Or Tanner White pitching, I should say, to Zuniga. This one's off the end of the bat, right to Tanner. He's got it. Gets his feet set. Throws to Riggs, and they retire Zuniga. 2 away, and here comes the leadoff batter, Peyton Barnes.
Number 7, Peyton Barnes.
Barnes was retired his first 2 times, then singled in the 4th and scored, then homered in the 6th, walked in the 7th. So 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, 1 RBI for Barnes tonight. Pitch from White, and just a little bit in, ball 1. Nancy Randall says glad she stayed up late here. It's Broncos. Hour ahead where they're at. Got to see Josh getting at bat and now playing first base. 1 ball and 1 strike. Aunt Nancy, thank you for the email. Got a lot of new Facebook friends. Thanks to all the terrific parents and relatives of Broncos players. 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one's shot into the empty Great Bend bullpen. So, a ball and 2 strikes. Benjamin Semmes would be next if Barnes can extend the 9th inning. And the 1-2, curveball, and a swing by Barnes. He strikes out, so a clean 9th inning by Tanner White. Broncos need 6 to keep this one going. 10-4 Great Bend. We go to the bottom of the 9th here on YouTube. Well, the Broncos need a big rally here in the 9th. The top of the order will lead it off, Tyler Bailey. And he broke his bat, and that will be an easy catch out at second base. I think that's the second time tonight Bailey has busted his bat. It was. He busted it back in the 6th inning, too. Jarrett Coyne stands in with 1 away for El Dorado here in the 9th inning. 10, 16, and 1 for Great Bend. 16 hits tonight. Coyne looks at strike 1. 4 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors for El Dorado. And Coyne hits it out to center field, and a sliding catch from his knees. Zuniga playing fairly shallow, and then he came in and made a terrific catch. So 2 away. And here's Aaron Mack. And Aaron Mack, first pitch swinging, strike 1. Well, now we talked about Great Bend while we were playing Dodge City. I was surprised how they were knocking off Liberal like they were. In fact, in that Sunday game against Liberal, they were way ahead, then fell behind and came back to win. And they just seem to have a different mentality right now. They are good hitters out there and have had some good pitching here tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Aaron Mack. Here's a 1-2 pitch, and that's high, 2-2. Something had to give tonight. 2 hot teams coming in here on a hot night in El Dorado, and Great Bend right now in control, 10-4. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Broncos down to their final strike of the night. And the pitch, Mack fouls it off. Pritchard with a sign. And the pitch, and Mack hits it out into the left center field. Zuniga ranging over, and another sliding miss this time. It got through him. Mack on his way to second. He's chugging for third, and Aaron Mack will slide in. Oh, and then he got hit. So the shortstop, as Mack was sliding into third, really didn't need to throw it, and the third baseman wasn't even in front of Aaron, and that ball hit Aaron right in the back of the neck.
Well, that's a triple.
So a 3-bagger for Mack. Sims tries to offer his condolences, but Aaron really not interested right now, and he's going to come out of the game. Garrett Glass will come in to run, and Ben Olson is going to hit here for Barfield. Now hopefully Aaron can get some ice on his neck there, and that is not a sweet spot to get hit. And Sims had some zip on that one. So Ben Olson getting in at bat. Ben Olson on the season hitting .217, 46 at bats, 10 hits. So Garrett Glass pinch running, and there's a pitch high and tight on Olson. 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Ben Olson from Bethel Heights, Arkansas, 5'11", 190. And inside, 2 balls and a strike. Two-one pitch, and that one sprayed foul just above the Bronco dugout. So again, El Dorado down to their final strike. Aaron Mack finishes the night 2 for 5 with a single, a triple, and an RBI. And the 2-2 swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that's the end of the ball game. So the Great Bend Batcats continue to play good baseball. Broncos trailed 3-0, hit it at 3, but then those 3 runs by Great Bend in the 4th inning really kind of took the heart out of El Dorado, and then 1 in the 6th and 3 more in the 7th. 10-4, Great Bend wins. Winning pitcher tonight is Taylor Langston. Losing pitcher, Sam Capps. There was no save. Time of tonight's game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Same 2 teams here tomorrow night. Hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday. We'll talk to you tomorrow night. Until then, Kurt Caden bidding you good night from El Dorado.